Michael Jackson was the undisputed king of pop, loved by millions and hated by others. Born to be a star, he was a figure surrounded by secrets, mysteries, and controversies. While his songs climbed the charts and his iconic dance moves left everyone breathless, a dark shadow began to follow him. From hits like Thriller to allegations of sexual abuse, we'll take you beyond the stage, beyond the glamour, to uncover the truth many prefer not to remember. This is the darkest side of Michael Jackson, a journey full of secrets that never came to light, until now. A stolen childhood, the beginning of controversial decisions. Michael did not have a normal childhood. From the age of 6, his life was dominated by show business and constant pressure, where endless rehearsals and harsh discipline were the norm. What the world saw as a young prodigy was in reality a child suffering from the weight of expectation and the sacrifice of his youth. Stories of psychological and physical abuse began to surface over the years, leaving deep scars on Michael's life that in many ways would define the most controversial decisions of his life. The transformation, an image that no one recognized. As Michael grew older, something disturbing began to happen. His appearance changed drastically, and the whole world watched in bewilderment. His once dark skin began to lighten, and his face underwent constant transformations, and theories soon arose. What was happening to the world icon? Michael claimed to suffer from vitiligo, a disease that depigments the skin, but the reality went far beyond that. His internal struggle with his own image, constant criticism, and media pressure led him into a spiral of insecurities, and his physical transformation was only a reflection of the darker battles he was fighting with himself. Neverland, paradise broken. Neverland Ranch was, for many, the symbol of Michael's desire to live the childhood he never had. To him, Neverland was more than a mansion. With a private amusement park, zoo, and everything any child could want, it seemed like the perfect paradise. So much so that, as the name implies, in Neverland, children never grow up. But very soon, that magical place became the center of the darkest rumors. Some began to question the nature of his relationship with the young people who visited him at Neverland, sparking endless speculation and inquisitive looks from the media. Public opinion did not cease to wonder what was really going on behind the gates of Neverland. Unfortunately, it was the refuge that hid shadows. It was there that testimonies affirm and denounce having been sexually abused by the king of pop when they were minors. Two of them are Robson and Safechuck, victims of pederasty in the late 80s and late 90s. The first of them claims to have been abused by Michael Jackson when he was just an innocent child. At the young age of 7, he lived a hell that lasted until he was 14 years old in this fearsome mansion, home of a beast. Safechuck was also a victim of the same ordeal while he was a minor. At the age of 10, he was raped for the first time by the singer, who made this aberration a habit for 4 years, and not only there, but in hundreds of places. It is not only the victims who incriminate Jackson of sexual crimes, but his own domestic employees claim that they witnessed several incidents of suspicious activity, such as finding children's clothes in his room, seeing the singer groping the children, having strict orders not to go near him or the place where he was with them, or even finding them sleeping next to Michael in his room, forced by him. 3 other first-person testimonies denounce having suffered from the same actions of the pop star. And although his defense denies it, they all have similar unbearable experiences. Was Michael Jackson an abuser? The death of a legend. What really happened? On June 25, 2009, the world was shocked to hear the news of Michael Jackson's death. At the age of 50, His life ended suddenly and tragically. His passing was caused by an overdose of the anesthetic propofol, administered by his personal physician. But like everything in Michael's life, even his death was the subject of theories and speculation. Some pointed to medical malpractice, while others believed in a larger conspiracy. What is certain is that, like his life, his death or disappearance left more questions than answers. Michael Jackson, the man who defined a generation, left behind a legacy as immortal as it was controversial. Conspiracy theories about Michael Jackson suggest that he may still be alive, despite being declared dead on June 25, 2009. These theories are based on a combination of mysterious facts, coincidences, and assumptions, which fuel the idea that he faked his death to escape the public eye. Some of the most prominent theories are: the first clue that has many doubting Michael Jackson's death is one of the most shocking moments of his funeral, the casket. During the star-studded event, broadcast to millions, Michael's casket remained closed at all times. This, to some, is a sign that the body that was supposedly inside might not have been his. After all, if the death of such a beloved and iconic figure was so unexpected, why not allow the world to see him one last time? Since 2009, dozens of alleged sightings have kept the conspiracy flame alive. People claim to have seen Michael Jackson in places as far away as South America, Europe, and even in the United States. One of the most viral cases was a photo posted by his daughter, Paris Jackson, where behind her, the silhouette of a mysterious man can be seen. Could it be Michael? Or just someone else who looks too much like him? It is said that Michael was completely exhausted from fame, legal accusations, and constant media harassment. And so, the theory emerges that Michael planned his own death as part of an elaborate escape project. The idea here is that by faking his death, he could retire for good, live a quiet life, and finally free himself from the public eye. So, after hearing all these theories, the question remains: is Michael Jackson really dead? Or did he fake his death to finally escape the inhuman pressure of fame? You decide. Despite investigations, questions remain without clear answers. The man who lived surrounded by secrets left the world leaving one final one. What really happened to him? Michael Jackson's legacy is an enigma, a mix between light and darkness, between success and tragedy. And although he is no longer with us, questions about who Michael Jackson really was persist to this day. Do you think Michael Jackson is still alive? Leave us your opinion in the comments. This has been The Hidden Truth of Michael Jackson. If you want to continue exploring the most hidden secrets of the most influential figures in the world, subscribe and don't miss our next video.